guys. Hey there. It's Kat Dunn, also known as Kat, the course builder across social media. And I'm so glad that you all could join us as well as the TT crew. Okay, so thank you all so much for coming in as well. We're going to get down to business and talk about licensing agreements. All right. Thank you for liking the live, Dr. Felicia. I appreciate you. We are almost at 500 likes, you guys. So when you come in, please tap the screen, because I promise you there is someone somewhere privately praying that they will find the answer to the question of, is there a better way? Okay, is there a better way to sell courses? Is there another way to get my brilliance out there other than sitting on social media all day long? Is there a way to get paid in bulk, upfront, and in full? There absolutely is, and it is called B2B course sales. Selling your courses to businesses, to companies, to nonprofits, okay? I want you guys to go ahead and grab your pen and your paper. We're going to be talking about licensing agreements, because that is how businesses buy courses. They license courses. They license programs, license trainings. I was just speaking to one of my mastermind members this morning about she's offering, someone reached out to her interested in her program and licensing her program, and they wanted to know whether or not she offered a facilitator's packet. I want y'all to write that down. All right, facilitator's packet. Sometimes it's called different things. It might be called a facilitator's toolkit, a teacher's toolkit, a teacher's guide, something along those lines. It might be called any one of those things. And what it is a way for instructors to teach your course without you having to be there. Thanks, you guys. Thank you all so much. Those of you all who are coming in on YT and FB, welcome, you guys. Feel free to go ahead and tell me down in the comment section where you're coming in from. Of course, I'm located here in Atlanta. And for those of you all who are new to me and you're new to this channel, thank you so much for joining. I have an agency, and we have built courses for some of the most recognizable B2B brands in the world, including Walmart, Verizon, Ocean Spray, the federal government, Uber Eats, Walmart. Did I say Walmart already? The federal government, countless nonprofits, schools all over the country, and in fact, all over the globe. Welcome in, Dr. Felicia from Texas, from Tejas. All right, welcome, welcome. Okay, I didn't know you were in Texas. That's awesome. My best friend lives in Houston, lives in the Pearland. Pearland, is it called Pearland or Perryland? I don't know. But she's in one of those areas. And so I don't know where I'm going when I go there. I just know I'm going to the closest barbecue spot when I get there. That's all I know. Thank you so much for the hearts, you guys. I appreciate that. We are almost at 500 hearts. So I thank you all for liking the live and sharing the live. Dallas, all right, very good, very good. I have lots of clients in Dallas, so I get out there occasionally. And so I'm hoping to get out there again very soon. But I just moved. I literally just moved a couple of days ago. So I still have boxes everywhere, and it still sounds kind of echoey in here because I'm still like waiting for stuff and all the things. Thank you so much for the hearts and liking the live, Dr. Felicia. Welcome, YT. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, FB. Nice to see you all. Thank you all so much for coming in. Listen, this is definitely a teaching live today. Teaching live today. If you have ever thought about selling your courses in bulk so that you can get paid up front and in full, then definitely this is a broadcast that you want to tune into. You want to grab your pen, your paper, and let's get down to business. Okay, so Dr. Felicia has so graciously reminded me that I promised that I would get into the topic of licensing. Remember that the key difference between selling to consumers and selling your courses to businesses is that businesses and schools buy your courses in bulk. They buy in groups. They think about the group, while consumers typically think about the individual. Okay, I want y'all to write that down. Consumers think about the individual while businesses focus on the group. Okay, and that's really, really important when you're thinking about pricing. Okay, because a lot of times one of the biggest mistakes people make when they're selling their courses to a business is trying to give them individualized pricing. Okay, trying to give them individualized pricing, and what's going to happen is you are going to cut off your own money. Okay, you are going to cut off your own money. I don't care what you are offering that course for. Thank you for sharing the live, Gary. I appreciate that. You can be, ready to sell your course. You might say, okay, $1,000, $2,500. You are still cutting off your money. It's still not enough because they are ready and willing to pay you a whole lot more. Everybody got that? They are ready and willing to pay you a whole lot more than $2,500, $3,000. That's just getting started with them. Okay, so you have to remember that when you are pricing your courses, you want to think about how much would they pay for the group, and there are two main ways. Thank you all so much. Please get us to 1,000 likes, you guys. If y'all get us to 1,000 likes, I'm going to continue and continue as long as I know that you all are helping somebody else to get the word out. And I see that Gary has shared the live. Thank you so much. Dr. Felicia has tapped on that screen. We are almost at 1,000 likes. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. Those of you all who are joining over on YT, those of you all who are joining FB, I have not forgotten about you. So if you see me looking here and you see me looking there, that is because I am triple broadcasting this evening. Okay, I'm triple broadcasting, doing triple duty on FB, YT, as well as TT. Okay, so thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you for getting us to 1,000 likes. I appreciate that so very much. Okay. And so I hope you all have gotten your pens and paper. Have I given you all enough time to get your pad and pencil out? Have I given you all enough time to get your pencil and pads out? Those of you all who say, listen, Kat, I want to know how I can, learn more about licensing my courses. Because when you say the word licensing, it means selling your courses to a group, to a whole business, to a whole school, for a whole group of individuals. And companies and schools already have a line item ready to pay you to actually do that. Okay, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following the feminine, oh God, I missed it, the feminine strategy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Inspiration Daily, for the gift. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Okay. And really, honestly, it's not for me. It's not a vanity thing. It's really because my mission and my goal is to help as many people as possible to know that there is another way. If you have been frustrated by lackluster consumer sales, if you have been frustrated by just the process of selling your course to consumers, if the consumer market has been wishy-washy, up and down, not reliable, or you feel like you have to spend all day on social media in order to get a sale here, maybe a sale there, but it's inconsistent. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to anybody here? Just say me if I am talking to you. All right. I want you to know that there is hope. I want you to know that there is another way. Hi, Ada. Hey, honey. We missed you last night. Where were you? We missed you last night at the mastermind meeting. We were looking for you, but I know it's late your time, so maybe it was a little too late for you, but we missed you. We missed you. All right. So some of you all have been a little bit frustrated with the process, and it can be frustrating, right? Because the consumer market kind of goes up and down. Oh, you weren't well? Okay, baby. I hope you're feeling better. Okay. Please feel better. Please feel better. Okay. So, it can be frustrating, and I get that, right? Because the consumer is going to purchase based on what's happening in their daily life. Thank you so much for you all coming in and tapping the live to get the algorithm pushed out. I really appreciate that. Okay. You know, a lot of people get frustrated because of how the market goes up and down. Consumers are thinking about what's happening right now in today. Businesses and schools are thinking about what's happening in the future. All right, that's a key difference between selling your courses to consumers and selling your courses to businesses. Consumers think about, what do I need today? What do I need right now? Businesses and schools think about, what do I need for the year? Okay, so when we're talking about licensing your courses, licensing your programs, you want to think annually. Everybody got that? Annually. Write that down. Somebody write that down. Annually, you are thinking, how am I going to structure my license so that I get paid in bulk, upfront, in full for the year? Thank you so much for sharing this out, Ada. I appreciate you, honey. All right. How do I get paid in bulk, upfront, and in full for the year? Okay. Somebody is going to catch what I'm saying. Somebody is going to get this. Somebody right now is wondering, how do I get paid up front instead of selling one course at a time? One course here, one course there. I don't know about you, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. We are all grown here, okay? We all have busy lives, and we all have other things that we would rather be doing other than sitting on social media selling all day. And that's real. That's real life. Thank you for getting us to over 2,000 likes. I appreciate that, Ada, Dr. Felicia, Gary, and others who are tapping the live out to the algorithm. Okay, I appreciate you. Okay, I don't know about you, but I have a lot of other things I would rather be doing other than that. Okay, and in order for it to be sustainable, you don't want to have to sit there just, you know, ad nauseum sitting on social media. I don't think you do. Okay, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Now, me, I don't mind being on social media. I don't mind going live. I just don't want to have to do it all the time. Okay, right now I'm on a mission because of what's happening in the world today. Okay, but it's not easy for everybody. Everybody is not, you know, doesn't want to go live. And I've been going live for years and years and years. I'm an OG in these streets, okay? But everybody is not. Everybody, that's not where everybody is. So yes, there is another way. So now we're talking about, instead of selling one course at a time, one here, one there, now we want to talk about, thank you for sharing the live, homeschool mom baddie. I know that's real, okay? Now we're talking about, instead of selling one course here, one course there, now we're talking about selling in bulk, licensing to a whole school. Thank you for the roses, homeschool mom baddie, and for sharing the live. Thank you so much. All right. So now we want to license annually, okay? Because that is how a school thinks. Okay, that is how a business operates. They operate in fiscal years, annual budgeting. So when they are looking at your course, thank you, baby. When they are, yes, renewals. Okay, so I was telling you all about one of my mastermind members today. She got interest in her program. Someone wrote to her, a government agency, and said, hey, we're interested. Was it a government? No, it was a nonprofit. Sorry, nonprofit. And a nonprofit said, hey, we're interested in your program. Do you have a facilitator kit, a facilitator guide? I forgot how they asked it. And she was like, okay, I know Coach Kat mentioned a facilitator guide, but what do I do? All right. And so what I told her was that she needed to license her whole program. She has a book too, by the way. And I suggested to her that she package her book in with her offer to them that included a facilitator's guide. All right. As I mentioned before, you will hear it called different things. Thank you all for tapping it out. Thank you so much, Ada. You will hear it called a facilitator guide, a facilitator manual, a teacher's guide, a teacher's toolkit. You'll hear it called all different kind of things. But here's what you need to know. Thank you for liking the live, honey. This is what you need to know. That when they are asking for a facilitator guide, they're asking it because they don't want you there. They don't want you there. And you don't want to be there. So it works out. Okay? Can I get an amen? It all works out. Because you are going to be sitting on the beach sipping on something fruity. You're going to be sitting on the beach while they are teaching your course. They have your program. They are administering your program. It works out for everybody, right? Everybody gets what they want. When they start asking you for facilitator guides, that's what it means. It means teach me how to teach your course. I want y'all to get that. Those of you all who pulled out a pad and a pencil, write that down. They want you to teach them how to teach your course, your program. And a lot of people don't know how to teach somebody how to teach their program. Very good, homeschool mom, Betty. A lot of people know their topic up and down. They know it down. But ask them to teach their topic, they don't know what to do. Let alone teach somebody else how to teach it. Oh, good God, hallelujah. What you gonna do? What you asking me? But you have to be able to do it. You have to give them the blueprint for your course. If you don't know how to do that, you can get it. You can go right into the LINK and my BIO. Okay, some of y'all got it yesterday. I gave it away I gave the licensing agreement away as a bonus. I might do it again today. But you can get the facilitator guide kit, all the templates that you need, including the facilitator guide, in the LINK and my BIO. Okay? You get the facilitator guide, and I'm showing you exactly how to fill it out, because that is what they want. They are not going to pay you to keep coming into their facility. I'm going to tell you what they're going to pay you for. Y'all ready? Somebody write this down. I hope y'all are taking notes. Those of you all who got the licensing agreement bonus yesterday, it's already in there. I've already included this. So you don't have to take a whole bunch of notes, because it's in your it's in the instructions for your facilitator guide. Okay? But here is what they are looking for. Okay? They are looking for instructions on how to teach your course. They're looking for the facilitator guide. They're looking for the participant guide. They need something to guide the participants. They are looking for the rubric. If it's a school, they are looking for the syllabus. If it's a school, they are looking for the pacing guide that tells them, hey, should I be teaching this weekly, or should I be teaching it monthly, or should I be teaching it quarterly? They need your guidance. They need your guidance. These are all the things they're going to be looking for in that teacher's toolkit, in that package that you are going to be giving them. Everybody with me? Y'all with me? So give me a yes, cat, or give me a tap. Give me a yes, cat, or give me a tap. Okay? They are looking for the kit, the package, because they cannot pay you every time they need you. They need access, and they need to be able to quickly look at it and see what they're supposed to do. So I have given you all of the templates that they are looking for. It's in the LINK and my BIO. Okay? If you don't know what the templates are, I have given you not only the templates, I've given you examples, I've given you instructions, I've told you how to use them, and all you have to do is take out the examples and put yours in, plug and play. Okay? Those of you all who got it yesterday, you all will see it in there. Okay? Because you all got all the templates plus the licensing agreements. Okay? Now, I'm using my mastermind member as an example today, because it's a perfect illustration of what you are going to do when you start selling your courses and your programs to the schools, okay, and to the businesses and to the nonprofits and what they're looking for. They don't want you there. Why? Not because they don't like you, but because you're too expensive. Y'all listen to me. They don't want you there because you're too expensive. Your time is expensive, okay? And they know that. So they want to be able to offer their courses to all their veterans, all their students, all their teachers. Whenever those teachers come in, thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much for liking that live and tapping it out, Ada. They want to be able to offer your course when they want to, not when you want to, when they want to. They don't want to have to coordinate with your calendar. They want to be able to pull it off the shelf, read through your instructions, and administer the program, period. Everybody with me? We're going to talk about how to charge them in just a minute. So they reached out to her, okay, the mastermind member that I'm telling you about, and they said, hey, do you have a facilitator guide? We're interested in teaching your course, your program to our participants. So she came back and she started going through the template kit. She's going to create the facilitator guide that goes with her course. It needs to mirror your program. The facilitator guide is what tells them what to teach, what in what order, based on the student's needs or the employee's needs or the veteran's needs. Doesn't matter, plug and play. I'm giving you all the entire playbook. Okay, the playbook is give them your course in a box. They want it in a box. They want it as a kit. Y'all understand? They don't want to have to pull on you because you are expensive and they know it. It is more economically feasible for them to take your course and they teach it as opposed to you teach it. Okay? So once you get your facilitator guide together, good information, you're telling them, right? Hey, Professor Tori Cloud, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Well, you know what? I can't do nothing but giving the right information because I have been in this business, running this agency for over 10 plus years. 10 plus years building courses for some of the most recognizable B2B brands in the world. Okay, this is what I do all day, every day. Not just in the United States, but around the globe in 5 countries across 3 continents. This is what my agency does. Okay, and I've been an instructional designer for over 20 plus years. So this is all I know, honey. I can talk about it in my sleep. And I want you all to win in this space because there is money to be had. The difference between businesses and schools and consumers is that businesses and schools already know that they need your program. They already know they need your program. They already have money allocated for your program. They have it already. They have it already. Consumers, they you know, got to go find it and let me see what bills I got. It's the first of the month, all the things. Okay, we understand that because we're consumers. Thank you so much for the gifter badge. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you. This is a huge market, professional. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, Professor Tori. It is huge. It's huge. And the issue is that a lot of people don't think about the B2B space because because the consumer space is so loud. The consumer space is loud. That's what you see every day here on TT, YT, FB. It's all consumer focused. You get me? Businesses, they just quietly chilling. They just doing what they do. They just out there quietly looking for what they need. They're not loud. It's not, you know, a lot of rigmarole going on. You go over there to LinkedIn. It's not noisy. It's chill. It's chill because they're businesses. It helps the organizations. Professor Tori says it helps the organizations become more marketable and valuable by offering training. Absolutely, 1000%. It makes them more competitive for the kind of talent that they are trying to attract. if they can say, we have this kind of training. I'm gonna tell you about these schools too. And the micro schools, the home schools, the co-op schools, the charter schools, the private schools. Let me tell you something. They are wanting parents to choose their school. They all want the best students. They all want the best parents. They all want, right? And so they know that they have to attract those people and those students with great programs. They know it. They know they can't just keep pulling stuff, the same dusty stuff off the shelf. They have to compete. So here's where you come in. Here's where you come in. Okay, with your brilliance. And you come in and you say, hey, listen, I know that your parents and your students want to be up to date on what's going on right now. What's happening, what's popping right now. Y'all know what it is. Digital literacy, popping. Artificial intelligence, popping. Social emotional learning, popping. Okay, emotional intelligence, popping. Career development, popping. Professional development, popping. They know that these are the things that parents are looking for and asking for. Thank you so much for my roses. Thank you so much, homeschool mom Batty. I appreciate you. They know. Okay. So when you come by, okay, saying, hey, listen, I've got a program. I've got a program. And my program is relevant for what's happening today in today's marketplace, not something you got off the shelf back in 2019, 2020. There's a lot of stuff going on right now these days. Thank you for my daily heart meet. Thank you. So I want you all to be competitive out here in these streets. You all are going to go to the schools and say, y'all still teaching that? Let me show you where it's really at. Y'all still teaching that? That's old. That's old news. That's old news. You want this. And they say, okay, what's in your program? You're going to show them, okay, with your SCORM compliant. If you don't know what that is, check my L about the SCORM and why y'all need that. Okay. You're going to give them your package that is already well put together with your facilitator guide. Check. Your participant guide. Check. Your rubric. Check. Your pacing guide. Check. Your syllabus. Check. Your orientation presentation. Check. Your script. Check. Check, 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 check. They're going to say, what? Oh, okay, she didn't come to play. They're going to say she didn't come to play. She came to really give us what we're looking for and what it is that we need in a nice, cute kit. So the mastermind member that I was telling you all about, she has a program for students where she is teaching them how, like, life skills. So she has like a life skills course. Companies gain a competitive advantage when they control the marketing environment. They do. They do. So let's talk about, now that we know that we need to package it up for them. We know we need an acute package. We need your program, okay? And we need facilitator guide, participant guide, rubric, syllabus, orientation, presentation, script, all the things to help them to teach your course without you, because you're going to be on the beach doing what? Sipping on something fruity. Now we need to know, how do I sell this thing? How do I package it? How do I price it? Okay, so that I can put together a licensing agreement. So one of the questions that my student had, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull up the conversation. All right, I can't show y'all the conversation, but I'm going to pull it up so that I don't forget anything. All right, in this conversation, she asked me, hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly. Let me pull the exact conversation. I'll leave out names and things like that. She says, okay, here's the question that they emailed to her, okay? My supervisor is interested. This is what she received. This is the email. I want y'all to follow along with me. This is the email that she received from the organization that's interested in licensing her course. It says, my supervisor is interested in having my colleague and I train to become blank, blank, blank facilitators. I can't give you the name of her program. Could you tell me what the training entails and what the financial obligation would be to become a facilitator, including program materials? Did y'all get that? Anybody need me to repeat it? Because there's a lot of clues in here as to how she's gonna do this licensing agreement. Okay? Anybody need me to repeat it? Tell me now before we get into it. I can't show it to you because I'll put up a redacted version maybe over the weekend. All right, I'll say it one more time. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Okay, Val says repeat it. Okay, I got you, Val. Okay, it says, good morning. My supervisor is interested in having my colleague and I be trained to become blank, blank, blank facilitators. I can't give you the name of her program. Could you tell me what the training entails and what the financial obligation would be to become a facilitator, including the program materials? Okay. So this is the email that my mastermind member received. Okay. So what we're going to do is kind of break it down as we talk about licensing and how she's going to answer them and approach them. Okay. I've already given her the answer, but I'm going through it with you all. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I noticed is that they want more than one person to go through the program to learn how to teach her program. They're interested in licensing. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all pick up on that? 2 people. They want at least 2 people to learn her program. Multiples. Remember, I said that businesses and schools, they think in groups. Okay? So now they want not just 1, but 2. So now she can license her program for more than 1 person. So she can offer them a multiple deal for multiple people learning her program. Okay. So now, ching, ching. Somebody start putting some dollar signs down, okay? The other thing I want you to notice, she wants to know, could you tell me what the training entails and what is the financial obligation? Y'all listen. What is the financial obligation? They already know they have to pay. They already expect to pay. Did y'all pick up on that? YT, did y'all pick up on that? They already expect to pay. They already have a line item. They already know. They have allocated funds already set aside for a program such as hers. They didn't know her program. They only knew that they needed something like her program. Y'all following? They already have the money set aside. That's what you need to know. The money is there. The money is there. They don't have to look for the money. They don't have to ask. They don't have to go. They already did that last year. The money is already there for her. Okay? For my client. Okay? Thank you for sharing the live. The money is already there. All we have to do is go get the money. Go get the money. Okay? So they want to know what would be the financial obligation would it be to become a facilitator, including program materials. I want y'all to hear me. Program materials. I done already told y'all that you got to give them all of the materials. What do you have to give them? Somebody remember what I just told y'all. You need the facilitator guide. Come on now. You need the participant guide. You need the rubric. You need the syllabus. You need the knowledge checks if that's what you have in your program. You have to give them everything they need in a little package. Okay? You have to give them the certificate. You got to give them the activities. You got to show them how to work the activities. If y'all don't know how to do all of that, go to the LINK in my BIO. I give you the complete buyer ready template kit. And I tell you how to use it. There's no excuses. The same exact one that she's using is the same one that you can have right up there, the LINK in my BIO. All right. And I'll go ahead and do the same thing I did yesterday. If you get it today, I will give you all as a bonus the license agreement toolkit as well, with all 7 types of licenses. There's more than just one. I will give you all 7 plus the instructions on how to use it. You don't need anything else. All right. So let's look at how to answer this. I needed to know from her. Okay. Let me see if I can play this without giving anything away.
Okay, I get it. Do you know her well enough to know to
Can y'all hear my audio?
Well, you know.
Did y'all hear that playing in the background? Tell me yes or no. Were y'all able to hear that? Let me play again.
Okay, do you know if they intend to resell it? Or do you think they will try to resell it once they are able to be facilitators, or do you think it'll be something that they are giving away as part of a service?
Did y'all hear that?
Whatever service it is. That's what I think.
Let me know if you heard that. Did y'all hear what I asked her? You heard it? Okay, very good. What I asked her, for those of y'all who couldn't hear it, what I asked her is if she thought they were going to resell it or give it away. Why did I ask her that? I asked her if, hey Mara, hey Mastermind, welcome baby. I asked her if she thought they were going to resell it or give it away. Thank you for my daily heart, me baby. I appreciate you. Because you need to know if they intend to sell it. Because if they intend to turn around and sell it, you can ask them for a higher price point within the licensing agreement. Everybody got me? Thank you for sharing the live, Mara. Thank you, baby. And thank you for tapping out the screen. Thank you for my gifts. Everybody got me? So you have to ask the right questions to get the right answers. You have to ask the right questions to get the right answers. So I asked her if she thought they were going to be reselling it. She says, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Now, let's go down to the next question that needs to be asked here. Let me see what I said here.
Okay. And I'm assuming that you want to just sell it to them and that's it, right? Like you're not trying to upsell them into anything. You're not trying to do any workshops. If you're trying to get away from all of that. So I'm assuming that you just want to license it to them and be done. And we want to license it to them on an annual basis, okay? But I just wanted to verify that basically you just want to be done once you license it.
Okay, did everybody hear what I said?
Okay.
Did everybody hear what I said?
And I'm assuming that you want to just
if you heard what I said, give me a yes cat in the chat. If you heard the audio, give me a yes cat in the chat. That lets me know you heard what I said. You heard what I said to her. I wanted to know. Give me a yes cat in the chat. Give me a yes cat or a tap. All right, that lets me know that you all heard it. You heard it. Thank you so much, Val. Appreciate you. Right? I am asking her if if her intention is to go sit on the beach and sip on something fruity, okay? Or does she want to actually upsell them into something else? All right?
Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Maybe
let me see. I was trying to give you her answer.
Correct. I just want to license it. They can do all the training. I just want to give them the material. That's it.
Okay, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear her answer? She said, you are absolutely correct. I just want to give them all of the materials. I don't want to have to teach it. She said they can teach it. Did y'all hear what she said? All right. So that is probably the case for all of you all, right? You don't want to have to thank you, Val, that you do not want to have to teach it. You want to give it to them. Okay. So what she's going to do is give them the template kit. All the things that I said that you all need, she's going to give that to them. Now, there are two ways to license your course, two ways to license your program. Okay, two main ways. There's seven. I give you seven in the bonuses because some of y'all are going to do white labeling and some other pilot program. There's a lots of different ways for you to get money from this, okay, to get paid. If y'all want that bonus for the licensing agreement kit, if you get the buyer ready template kit, I will give you as a bonus the licensing agreement templates and the instructions that go along with each one. Okay, give it to you as a bonus. All right. Otherwise, I think it's $67 for the licensing agreement kit. Okay. All right. So there are two main ways to license your program, but there are seven that I give you in the template kit. Okay. One is per student or per person. I haven't forgotten about y'all, YT. I promise you I haven't. Oh my God, let me see if y'all got questions over here. Okay, so you can license per person. You can also do flat rate licensing. Flat rate licensing, where it's just one cost, one price. That's it. That's all. Okay. If you do flat rate pricing, then I'm going to recommend that you do it on an annual basis, that they pay one amount per year to have access to your program. And then you can ask them for a multi-year commitment. Okay, so one of the things that I said to her was that I wanted her to look for a multi-year commitment. Okay, let me see if I have that audio.
Yeah, I get it. So it just depends on how you want to set up your program. If you set it up to where they, cannot and should not expect any updates and it's a one and done and that's just it, then yeah, just sell it to them one time and then they have access to it forever and ever, amen. Okay. Or you can set it up to where it's like, hey, you're going to get continued training. It's going to come with updates. Then you can talk about multi-year. And then you leave it up to them. They can choose. They can choose whether or not they want to secure multi-year or whether or not they're good with just, the 1 year.
Okay, did y'all hear that? Basically, what I am telling her and advising her is to get a multi-year deal with them. She can do it as a one and done, or she can ask them, she can give them the choice to commit to more than 1 year. Typically between 1 and 3 years is if you're offering a multi-year deal. Okay, y'all got that? So there's two ways to offer it, either per person or flat rate. Okay, and later in the conversation, she's saying that she would like to offer them flat rate. Okay, flat rate, a flat cost. If she offers them a multi-year licensing deal, that means that they will have access to her program and will be legally allowed to use her program for the length of the term that they have agreed upon, either 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years typically. Okay, questions about that? Y'all have questions about that? Thank you all for getting us to almost 7,000 likes. That is awesome and amazing. I appreciate that. I'm assuming y'all so quiet because you're taking notes. I hope you're taking notes. Let me know if you are taking notes. All right. Okay, so what I am advising you all to do is to try to get a multi-year deal. Okay, remember in the first email, okay, got you, Val. Remember in that first email, she is asking what comes with it. What do I get in the materials for the cost of what we get? So what I have advised her is to write them back and to tell them what the training for their program looks like for her program. They're going to get the facilitator guide. They're going to get the participant guide. They're going to get the rubric. They're going to get the pacing guide. They're going to get the orientation PowerPoint. They're going to get the script. They're going to get the seating chart and recommendations. They're going to get the activity recommendations based on the type of students. All of those things. Okay? So that they do not have to ask her for anything. Okay? If you are going to offer a multi-year opportunity, a multi-year thing where they have the opportunity to use it with as many people as they want over the course of 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, then what she asked me was, her question was, my student, okay, my mentee, asked me, well, Kat, what will stop them from just using the material and not paying me for a multi-year use? Did any of you all have that question? Did anybody want to know that? Because my student wanted to know that. She was nervous about, well, what if they don't pay me, right? Okay, Val, you had that same question? Okay. So in my experience, and I have a lot of experience in this area, they don't violate it. These are businesses. They don't want that smoke. They know how long they have to use it, and that's what they're going to do, by and large. Okay? By and large, they are not going to violate it. They don't want that smoke. They don't want that heat. 9 times out of 10, they know exactly. They have a program manager. They have somebody who is in charge of knowing how long they have access to the program for, and they are going to follow along with that. Okay? In my experience. Hey, honey, how are you? Hey, M Digital Maker. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much, love. Okay, they know how long that your license is. Now, what you can do if you feel a little nervous about it, or if you just want to, you can let them know that every year, you all update it, especially if you have the kind of topic that is updatable. Okay, like if you have anything in the tech space, anything in the cultural space, right? These are things that can be updated every single year. And so that is an incentive for them to get the multi-year deal, okay? Because you're going to say to them, hey, we do updates every year. And if you sign with the multi-year deal, you're going to get the updated package with the most up-to-date information, with the most up-to-date, right? You can also give them a training incentive, because a lot of times these schools or these companies, they have turnover, and the people who were teaching the class before aren't the same people. But what you can do is you can say, listen, I'm going to give a whole new class to your new people who are coming in who might be teaching this class, if you still have a license. Y'all get me? There are ways to incentivize them to do your multi-year deal. You get me? And most of the time, as long as they have the money, as long as they have it in their budget to do multi-year, they'll do multi-year. It's in their best interest to do so. Okay? It's cheaper for them, and they don't have to keep coming back to you every year. You're going to keep up with them instead of them trying to remember, oh, it stops on December 31st. It's more convenient for them to just do a multi-year deal. Okay, that way they don't have to think about it anymore. Make sense? Do they pay multi-year up front? Yeah, yes, they do. They do. That's the whole incentive. So when you are offering them a multi-year deal, the deal is they got to pay for it now, but have access to it. That's the whole incentive. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for you to give them a deal. It doesn't make sense for you to give them a deal. They might, you know what I mean? So everybody wins. Everybody gets something that they want. For them, they get to know that they're going to get the most up-to-date program, and that they have access to updates and materials and things that they need. They don't have to, because for them, a year is not that long. For a business or a school, a year is really short, okay? For consumers, it's really long, but for businesses, a year is nothing. And they're like, oh man, I got to think about this again next year, especially if the program is part of an agenda for the new administration or the business, right? They're thinking, hey, digital literacy is really important to us. I want to have it as a legacy. I want to know that this program is going to be around for the students, for the employees, for the veterans, for the staff members, for the admin, whoever. I want to know it's going to be around for at least a couple of years. Are y'all following me? Because a year is really short for a business. So yeah, and they pay up front to that way they know it's going to get used. They know it's going to be there when they need it. Okay, they don't have to come back and forth. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? Y'all, class is in session tonight. Class is in session tonight. I hope y'all are getting it. I hope y'all are getting it. This is how you get paid in bulk, up front, and in full. This is how you get it. And I am walking through a live scenario that just happened today. Literally just happened today. I'm having a full conversation teaching one of my mentees how to get this bag, okay? And how to get it up front, okay? How to get it up front, how to get paid in full and in bulk. And when I say in bulk, I mean for the entire year, multiple years. Duplicated, triplicated. That is the difference between selling your courses to a business and selling your courses to an individual person. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? And see, these businesses and these schools, they already know what they need. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. They already know what they need. They already know. They okay? They know that they're looking for the kit. They know that that's what they're expecting because they've done this before, right? But if you're new to it, you might be thinking, oh God, what do I have to give them? What are they talking about? What are the program materials? What is all this stuff they're talking about? I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. If you don't have it already, click the link in my bio and grab it. It's the kit. It's the program materials that they're asking for. And they're not going to lay it out for you because they're expecting you as a professional to know what they need. Sometimes they know what they need, sometimes they don't. They just know that they want it easy, they want it quick, they want it in a box, they want to be able to use it and implement it and deploy it quickly. So you've got to make it quick and easy for them. You got to make it easy for them to deploy your course. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? Okay. So what I want you to do is think about what program, even if your program is not finished, I want you to start mapping out your plan for offering your course and selling your course before the year is out. There is a way to do it. There is a way to do it. It's not too late. Now is the time. Don't let December hit you and you have not started making money selling your courses to a business, a school, or a nonprofit. Look how quick it can happen. How quickly it can happen. Okay? All right? Something else I'm going to share with you all is there are two types of programs that you can offer to start getting paid up in bulk, up front, and in full. Two types of programs. Somebody put a 2 in the chat. All right. Somebody put a 2 in the chat. My folks over here on FBYB put a 2 in the chat. Somebody put a 2 in the chat. There's two ways. I see a 2. I see a 2. There's two ways. You say, oh, Kat, I don't have my program ready. Oh, Kat, my program is not ready. What do I do? Oh, I want to start making money. How do I do it? I don't have an e-learning course. I don't have that. Here's what you're going to do. Offer them. Thank y'all over here. Thank you for my 2s. You're going to offer them a workshop version of your course, a live workshop version of your course. But you say, oh, Kat, be live. I don't want to have to show up. I don't want to have to be there. Stop it. In the beginning, you might have to show up. but they're going to pay you up front for it, and they're going to pay you well. Okay, everybody wants to get their Homer Simpson on. Okay, y'all know Homer Simpson, right? Y'all seen that meme where he's backing up into the bushes? Everybody wants to be Homer Simpson, backing up into the bushes, doing a disappearing act. But first, you might have to show up and do it as a workshop. What difference does it make if they're paying you $5, $7, $10,000 to come and do it live? Okay, then if you don't have the e-learning piece done, do a workshop. Conduct it as a workshop and get paid. Y'all with me? Y'all with me on that? You might not be able to sit on the beat. If you don't have your course ready yet, do it as a workshop. You'll still get paid. You'll still get paid. Okay, thank you for following. You'll still get paid. They're still going to pay you. Thank you for my daily heart me inspire me Johnson. I hope I said it right. Thank you so much for following. Thank you for my daily heart me, baby. They're still going to pay you. Get the money, and then here's the second way. E-learning, 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 e-learning. Okay, we have to get it licensed first, right? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So let's just say you know of an organization that you want to reach out to, or you know somebody who knows somebody, right? But you know you don't have your e-learning program ready yet. You know you don't have it together yet, right? I don't want you to say, oh, I can't do it because my e-learning program isn't together yet. No, what you're going to do is offer them to come in and do it as a live workshop. And ask them, can you come in and do it as a live workshop? You can still get paid in bulk, upfront, and in full for doing a live workshop. You can do a quarterly workshop, one for each quarter of the year, a 12-month period, an annual license. I have the program, but not the connections. Baby, don't you worry about that. I'm going to show you how to get those connections. It happens every day. Okay? Don't worry about it. Sharita, don't worry about it. You don't have to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. It used to be that way back in the day. Back in the day, you used to have to go through all the gatekeepers. You used to have to know somebody who knows somebody. But honey, let me tell you something. We live in a day and age where all of that stuff is out the window. You can reach the CEO, you can reach the board members just like anybody else. Those barriers are down. You just have to know what to do. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to show you. Make sure that you all are following me. Make sure that you all are keeping up with the trainings, because I'm going to show you all how to get it. I've been doing this work for over 20 plus years. I've run an agency where we built courses for some of the most recognizable B2B brands in the world. Walmart, Verizon, Ocean Spray, Uber Eats. How do you think we've done that? Okay, I'm going to walk you all through. I have so much to teach you all. Literally walk you all through and show you how simple and quick it can be to go from nobody knows you to all of a sudden you're sitting there doing a presentation, selling your and licensing your course or your program to a company that you've never heard of, and they never heard of you. But here you are getting ready to sign a licensing agreement with them, just like my client that I'm telling you about today. This just happened today. That's how quick it is. That's how quick it can be. Because businesses and schools don't have time to play games. They don't care how many followers you have. They don't care, right, what your background looks like. They don't care. What they care about is are you able to help them have healthy, happier employees? Are you able to help them make their students make good career choices? Are you able to help with social emotional learning and adaptation? Are you able to help them have better leadership skills, communication skills? Or can you do that? If you can, you're going to help me be a better business. That's what I care about. Can you help me do that? Of course you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. Okay. So y'all listen, we here for a good time, not a long time. I want you all to put together your notes, start putting it together in a package pretty soon. Soon and not very long. I'm going to show you all how you can join our community officially so that you can learn in a strategic way and not in a haphazard way. Okay, the mastermind is not officially, it is open, but I don't advertise it because we have so many people in there right now, and I want to be able to give them the individual attention that that they deserve. So I don't publicly like push the mastermind right this minute. But if you're interested in the mastermind, make sure that you message me and we can talk about it. But I'm also going to be sharing with you all how you can join our community and get access to all of my knowledge and get the feedback that you need to move forward. Okay, it's not just a regular course or anything like that, because I know that you need feedback, I know that you need guidance, I know that you need all of those things. Okay, so I'll be telling you all more about that in the coming days. But in the meantime, feel free to grab the complete buyer ready kit that's in my bio so that I can give you as a bonus the licensing agreement for those of you all who didn't get it yesterday. Okay. All right. So you all here, let's wrap up what we're talking about. Licensing agreement. That is how you're going to get paid in bulk, upfront, and in full by businesses, schools, and nonprofits. The first thing you want to do is think about your topic and who you're going to sell it to. The first thing you want to think about is the who. Who am I offering this to? I emailed you about what I should look to be doing next. Oh, you did? When did you send that, honey? Did you send it today? Did you send it today? My admin has been out today if you sent it today. She's been sick the last couple of days. If you sent it, oh, you're going to. Okay, got you, baby. Got you. Okay, I will look for it, okay? I will definitely look for it. All right, let's get going. Thank you for following. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Okay, so I do not know. I might offer the licensing agreement as a bonus through the weekend. Okay, probably only through the weekend. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, then it'll go back to its regular price point of $67. Okay, me too. I sent my what to do. You did? Let me check my email, see what's going on. You sent me an email today, Val? Let me check because my admin has been sick today. You sent me an email today? Let me check real quick. You sent it today? Mine was weeks ago? Weeks ago. What's your last name, Valerie? Does it start with a W? Oh, 2 weeks ago? Does your last name start with a W? I don't want to say it all out loud. Does your last name start with a W? Check your email. But this is not you though. Are you here in Atlanta? Are you in Atlanta? There's no way there can be two of y'all. Are you in Atlanta? No, okay. This is insane. There is another person with like the same exact name, except it's off by like one letter. That is insane. That is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, hang on. That is not you. Hang on. Literally, it's off by one letter. Insane. Okay, hold on. Okay, Valerie, Valerie, it looks like we did a personalized, it looks like I did a personalized course um course sales action plan for you. Did you get it? Did you get your personalized course sales action plan? Oh, I see what you're saying now. You got it, and now you're wanting. No, you didn't get it. I'm looking at it. I'm literally looking at it. You're saying you didn't get it? What? I'm literally looking at it right here. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Okay, I am literally sitting here looking at it. I wonder if it went to the other lady whose letter is off from yours. Wow. That is insane. Valerie, will you do me a favor? I want to make sure that I have your email. Don't send it on here. Put it in, DM me privately. DM me privately, because there is a lady who got the exact same thing, and literally y'all are off by one letter. That is crazy. So please do me a favor. DM me with your email address. And I think they got it confused, thinking it was you. Okay, I'm so sorry about that, because I'm sitting here looking at your personalized plan right here in front of me. But it may have gotten sent to the other lady. That is crazy. Okay, because that's not you. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you for letting me know, Val. I appreciate that, because I wouldn't have known. Okay, I would not have known. So thank you so much for letting. So when you message me, I will message you back, and I want you to confirm that you got it. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you personally, because my admin is sick. She's out. Okay, hopefully she'll be back Monday, but we'll get it straightened out. Okay. Okay, give me your email address. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Did you get the email for the bonus? Did you get you got the bonus email, right? Do me a favor and reply back to it, so that we can have a private phone call. Okay? I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you a private coaching session, just because there was some confusion. Okay? Will you do that for me? Will you write me back? And I'm going to give you a code. I'm going to gift that to you. Okay. So please reply back to that email, so that we can schedule time. Okay. Jiminy Cricket. Okay. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Okay, I'll be looking forward to chatting with you, hopefully in the next day or two, in the next couple of days. So just write back what's your best availability, and we'll work it out. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys. Listen, I gotta run. I will see you all tomorrow. No, of course, babe. Of course. Thank you, and thank you for letting me know. And so I want to make sure that you have what you need. Okay. So yeah, for sure. I will get this out to you. No worries. All right. So look for that in just a little bit, and then we'll set up time to chat. Okay. All right, you guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I will probably be on live first thing tomorrow morning. I will be coming on ready to teach, ready to help you all close these deals, ready to help you all to get these licensing deals, and we're going to make it happen. Okay. All right. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for every like, every comment, every share, every bit of love and virtual hugs that you all have given to me. It helps to encourage me to continue doing what we're doing. My goal is to help 1 million people reach 1 million people. That is my goal. Using your brilliance, your talent, That is my goal, because the world needs you. The world needs what you have to offer. And if I can play any small role in helping you all to do that, well, then I have done my job. Okay. So thank you all so very much. I'll see you all tomorrow morning, bright and early, first thing. And until then, y'all stay on course. See you soon. Oh, you email me? Okay. All right. I'll look for your email.